Lilith, I was wondering when you'd show up. I've got the latest scoop on the victor's spoils that our many-faced friend has set his sights on. Have you visited the Coliseum of late? There's a tourney in the works, and it's looking to be a big one. The Mithril Cup, sponsored by none other than Amalgina and Sons Mineral Concern. They say that Master Fergus will be furnishing the prizes himself with his personal collection. Small wonder it's captured the attention of Mr. Sticky Fingers. You are familiar with the concern, yes? It's only the largest mining interest in the Sultanate after all. The chairman, Master Fergus, sits on the syndicate and possesses such a wealth that rumour has it he could buy half the realm if he chose to. He's also renowned for being something of a martial artist enthusiast. With his position affording him little opportunity to test his own skills, he settles for living vicariously through the exploits of others, hence his sponsorship of tournaments like the Mithril Cup. My colleague, Ganelon, is in Oldham, covering the tourney as we speak. If we were to track him down, I bet he'd be able to give us something to get our investigation started. Yes, I'm a busy man. If you're looking for small talk, I suggest you look elsewhere. No need to be rude, Ganelon. She's a friend of mine. Now, what you say you share your latest findings with us. I promise I'll make it worth your while. Ellie! Huh. If it isn't the Mithril Eye Star Reporter, come to have a laugh at Ganelon's expense before returning to pen your latest front page feature, eh? Oh, very well. Just promise you'll put in a good word for me with the higher-ups, okay? Now let me tell you this. There's strange things afoot in the Coliseum. Bugger all! It's a travesty, I tell you. Hutch, Hugh and Hamo? Whatever is the matter? And where, pray tell, is Hutchin? The four of you will compete in the cup together, yes? I fear that an unfortunate mishap has left Hutchin in no condition to fight. We were just on our way to convey the dire news to Dower Meadow. Mishap my ass. This was sabotage. Some bloody coward out there will stop at nothing to eliminate his competition. I swear it on my subligar. Lower your voice, Hutch. My head stings enough of your bloody shouting. Hutchin, should you not be resting wounds? Oh, and forgive my incompetent and worthy comrade. If I'd been quicker with my mantra, we would still be 4 men strong. Do not berate yourself, Hamo. In victory and in defeat, the Mantravilles fight as one. You bear no more responsibility for my wounds than I. Any road, I dare say, I will not be getting back into fighting Fettel by asking about in bed. I'm ready to chant some mantras. How about the lot of you? Hutchin, for you, I'm always ready. Now that's what I like to hear. 1,000 mantras. And I want each one to ring over the Sagali. The Mantravilles. Aye. As Hutching tells it, they took their name from a training partner they met at the Fist of Rolga, a man they most admired for his devotion and chiseled physique. Consider me not the least bit interested. This talk of attacks on the competitors, however, of this I would hear more. Ah, yes. I mentioned the strange things were afoot, yes? With mere days left before the Mithril Cup, a staggering number of would-be combatants have withdrawn, citing a host of curious ailments and injuries. With the list of entrants shrinking by the day, the organisers have been forced to abandon the elimination format in favour of a mass melee between what few battlers remain. Phantom Thief's challenge, gladiators dropping like flies, No, this is no mere coincidence. I would speak to the individual in charge of the event. Where might I find him? Although the concerned sponsors attorney, the day-to-day organization duties are being handled by a fellow by the name of Dower Meadow. He should be in his office within the Coliseum's halls. I'll send word to the gateman, Yubaya. Here's the Mithril Eye, a favor or two. Splendid. Come, Lilith. We've got a case to crack. From the Mithril Eye, you say? Then by all means you are free to enter. I'm Eddie, reporter for the Mithril Eye. Never blinking, all seeing. You know the deal, yes? And you must be Dower Meadow. I was hoping I could ask you a few questions about the upcoming tourney. Ha! Who am I to argue with free publicity? And from a charming little thing like yourself. Ask away, my girl. That said, between the challenge from that so-called Phantom Thief and now those bizarre attacks targeting the fighters, our tourney is already the talk of the town. Not that you'll see me complaining, provided someone's still left to fight, that is. You're free to investigate as you wish. We'd be smart to exercise some caution. Needless to say, recent events have everyone here on a bit of an edge. Why, just moments ago one fighter almost took off another's head by insulting the colour of his subler. Oh, looks like we've got ourselves another. These two aren't in the entry books. Oh. And our challenger unleashes a vicious right hook at the gentleman inspector, who is channeling his strength for his next attack. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner! Inspector Biardian. Inspector Biardian, and efficient as ever, I see. True. Gentlemen, issues of violence, Inspector. You were thinking. It annoyed me. Dear Meadow, I presume. Tell me everything you can about the prizes for this tourney, and try to be brief. Was wondering when you might ask. Master Philgeus has spared no expense in making Mithril Cup the most lucrative tourney this Coliseum's ever seen. The victor will receive a true treasure from his collection, the Warden's Grace. A ring fitted with the largest sun sphere you'll find outside of Vokan. The second and third place prizes are nothing to sneeze at neither, but I don't care how many faces he's got, we have nothing to fear from this thief. The concern has hired an elite regiment of stone torches to watch over the vault day and night. Yes, just as the brass blades were so successful in stopping the thief last time, if you want your treasure safe, go fetch them and bring them to me. And be quick about it, I have all day. Fear I can't do that, Inspector. After all, what proof do I have that you aren't the mystery many faces in another of his elaborate get-ups? No. If you want to get your hands on the spoils, you have to claim them as any other would in battle. As a matter of fact, what with the ranks thinned as they are, we're actively recruiting new competitors. The more the merrier, and the more lucrative at that. Now, where did our receptionist get off to? Over here, you slimy bugger. We've got some fresh blood for the melee. Give me a moment, will you? When you've got 8 arms. Or Willy legs. You caught? I was just about to give the lovely Miss Avia the grand tour. Inspector Hildebrand, look! He's purple! Astute as ever, Nashu. This colour, this overabundance in appendages, I smell a case. That's just my receptionist, Ultros. Don't be startled now. He's an ugly little bugger, but he's friendly enough. Word has it, he was one of many bizarre creatures born from recent experiments with ancient incantations at the Thaumaturge's Guild. They were going to seal him away in a hole in the desert with the others when he opened his slobbering mouth and started pleading for his life. I just want to live in peace. I'll do anything. So the management hired him to perform odd jobs for the Coliseum. And am I ever glad they did? I tell you, this job ain't glamorous, but it sure has its perks. And what a delicious morsel. I want to get my tentacles around her. Oh my. I know not who you are or where you hail from. I do not care. If you dare challenge me, my Tempest Blade will show you no mercy. You can forget about your case, Inspector. There is only one who will claim the victor's spoils, and that is me. Oh, I just love it when she talks tough. Now, who's the chump who wanted to get pummeling by my lovely little Avie? Me! Though a gentleman takes far more pride in rescuing fair damsels than fighting them, I fear we have little recourse. I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall do what must be done. Light of Kalinstar will be entering the tournament on my behalf. Light of Kalinstar? You do look like Kalinstar. Well, bugger me with a spear. To think I'd see the day when a warrior of light stood in my Coliseum. Ah, hear that clink, clink, clinking? That's the sound of gil pouring into our coffers when the public finds out that a true Eorzean hero will be stepping into the ring to fight for the Mithril Cup. Oh, and I reckon your friend can tag along too. Show me the sign, Ulti. What friend? Oh, Hildebrand? Hildebrand's like Mr. Satan. With Lydeth, I suppose we have as good a chance as any. Now we just need to make sure that she doesn't come down with some curious injury. That gladiatrix, Avilia, was it? Seemed quite certain of her chances of victory. Suspiciously certain, I would say. Ha. I'm already 10 steps ahead of you, Inspector. That Ultros fellow seemed most knowledgeable about Miss Avila. Come, Nashu. The investigation is afoot. As much as that sounds like an amazingly productive line of investigation, might I suggest our first priority is to keep Lydeth here safe. Let us return to Ganelon and see what else he can tell us of these mysterious attacks on the combatants. Very well. I shall leave that task to you. I have a lead of my own to investigate. Should you uncover any new information, I trust you will share it with me at first opportunity. You again? I've already told you that. What? Enter the tourney, you say? You have your bleeding mind. Look, I've got a suspicion or two, which I'm happy to share with you, but in the end you have to protect yourself, yeah? So I've been asking around, and it seems that more than a few of the fighters who pulled out of the tourney were scheduled to fight a warrioress by the name of Avila. Now, I can't make any promises, but my instincts tell me this girl is bad news. But don't take it from me when you can hear it from someone who crossed the blades with her just days ago. A fellow by the name of Raging Rat had the misfortune of being mashed up with Avila in the preliminary round and earned himself a right bruising from it. Last I heard, he was resting back at the Pugilist Guild. Why don't you pay him a visit? I mean, I imagine it'd be a double bluff. The thief is putting suspicion on her. Can't you have a good laugh at old Raging Rat's expense, have you? Well, you're not versed, I say. Is there not a man in this entire realm with an ounce of sympathy? Greetings, good sir. How fortunate you are today with your guest is Hildebrand, Mandeville. Gentleman and Inspector. Now, if you would please enlighten me how exactly you were beaten to a bloody pulp by Miss Villa. Gentleman, my arse. Have you not a whit of delicacy? Never you mind. Look, the records say I lost, but I admit to nothing of the sort. I'll shout at the top of my lungs if no one else will. The girl doesn't fight fair. Tempest Blade, some kind of foul sorcery if you ask me. Mark my words, that girl's up to no good. If she weren't so damn easy on the eyes, she'd be rotten in gall as we speak. The girl's Alamegan, or haven't you heard? You know how it is with those refugees. Why fight with honour when you've got nothing to lose? Yes, and why not disparage an entire people in a pathetic attempt to salvage your sorry pride? This one's a real piece of work, Lilith. Let's be on our way. I didn't mean to offend. Just telling it as it is, as it were. Perhaps it truly is some manner of sorcery, as the fellow says. Or perhaps she works with an accomplice. She didn't strike me as a magic-wielding type. If I were a betting woman, I'd put my gear on the latter. Ah, Miss Ellie, the thrill of the chase has struck a chord with you as well. Yes, I can see it in the wrinkles within your eyes. Might very well make an inspectress of you yet. I'll give you a good wrinkle, you insensitive boor. If what the man says is true, it is likely that her fellow Alamegans might sympathize with her plight. An accomplice would hardly be out of the question. Yes, I can see it now. Two unfortunate souls shunned by those around them, united by destiny and a common desire for justice. Ample appendages whirling wildly, sending gusts of wind flying every which way. A villa, an Oti, a match made in the heavens. Were it any more obvious, I could say the case is solved, and without even leaving my home. Incredible! Your powers of deduction never fail to amaze, Inspector. What is with you two and that infernal octopus? Mr. Ultras should still be at the Coliseum. Let us hurry before he slithers back to whence he came. Well, there it is. Shh, friend. Look over yonder. Behold those exquisite legs, those stylish tentacles, the unearthly undulations of the squirmy, squishy body. Yes, our friend Oti is a most fascinating creature indeed. Behold how he carefully eyes the gladiatrix before him, What manner of mischief is he plotting? He speaks, yes. This is most suspicious indeed. I mean, what is this? The girl has fled in panic. Our friend Oti appears to be discouraged. Look at the way his shoulders sag. Or, hell, he would sag. If he had shoulders. Our quarry is on the move. Quickly, Nashu. We must pursue. Mr. Oti seems to have found himself another gladiatrix. What might he be plotting this time? Look at those succulent legs. I reckon they'd taste just wonderful in a good marinara sauce. Marinara sauce. Ah, he speaks. And another girl rushes off. Whatever did he say to her? He looks so sad. Shall we douse him in lemon butter and put him out of his misery, Inspector? Whatever is he doing with these girls anyway? Call me crazy, but I think he likes them. Poor misunderstood Oti. Here we suspected him of criminal activity, when in truth he was just a gentle soul, luckless in love. Oh, Oti, can you find it in your squishy, slimy heart to forgive us? Yes, now perhaps we should return to our investigation. If Eorzea is as suspicious as they say, perhaps we should follow her around for a bit. Dower Meadow back at the Coliseum should be able to enlighten us as to her whereabouts. An excellent idea, Miss Ellie, but I have a better one. Let us return to the Coliseum and speak with Dower Meadow. From him we shall ascertain Miss Eorzea's whereabouts, upon which we shall follow her about to see if she is indeed as suspicious as they say. Come, Nashu, the investigation calls. Damn you, Hildebrand. Don't think Uncle Oti didn't see you following me. What's the big idea, eh? I'm nothing more than a stupid octopus. Or am I? Come on now. I just want what any octopus wants. A cute girl, untold riches, and the admiration of millions. Can't Uncle Oti dream? Well, kids, hate to ink and run, then again, I am an octopus. What? As you run around creeping on women? I mean, we really should put a stop to that. Yes, what is it this time? I'm a busy man. Looking for a villa, you say? She says something about sharing a flagon with her countrymen over at the Coffer and Coffin. I reckon you might still find her there. I'll warn you though, if you're smart, you'll keep your distance from that one. The poor bugger Ganelon tried to interview her for an article. Before the girl's going to rip his head clean off. Okay, brothers, she doesn't seem to take kindly to being asked questions of a personal nature. If you catch my drift. That said, if you're looking for a good sparring match to warm you up for the tourney, That might be just the ticket. I can assure you there will be no need for gratuitous fisticuffs, my good sir. With my remarkable powers of espionage, we will ascertain all the information we need without the fiery lass even being alerted to our presence. Let us be off. Behold the lovely Miss Avila. Just as predicted, let us keep watch from here, so as to not set the girl's famed temper. Set off the famed temper. How many times must I tell you? There's no cause for concern. The spoils shall be mine. It may as well be written in stone. Do you realize what this means? We have suffered, and suffered long, but my victory shall mark a new era, just as Roban Aldin won a new life for himself in the Coliseum. I shall win a new life for our people. The prize I shall claim will bolster the wealth of our people 1,000, no, 10,000 fold. In a land where wealth is power, we will be kicked to the gutter by the old ones no longer. And with that, I must be off to the Nanawa mines to meet my sister. Miss Avila's self-assurance is ever a sight to behold. I deduce that my own chances of felling her on the field of battle are infinitesimal. I could have told you that before you signed up. Come now, we have a suspect to pursue. Trying to steal Avila from Uncle Oltie's tentacles, are you? I'm afraid that isn't going to happen. Yes, Uncle Oltie's homemade explosive. We'll see that this is the end of the road for you. Does that make me a bad octopus? Wait, how? You're constructing an explosive? Ah, the distinctive smell of fire sand. Another one of your handcrafted explosives, I take it, Nashu. Heavens no, Inspector. This is far too elaborate to be one of mine. Do you think whoever crafted this would be willing to give me a lesson? They're onto me. Preposterous. Could it be that the muscle head isn't as stupid as he looks? Oh no, he definitely is. I see. In any event, I shudder to think what might happen if an unsuspecting passerby... Oh, he's going to throw it over the octopus. Unsuspecting passerby chanced upon such a hazardous object. Allow me. Heave ho! Oh, poor Alti. Oh no. You're gonna be kidding me! Poor Alti. I mean, he's a pervert, so maybe not so poor. That maiden in mining garb must be the sister of whom Miss Avila spoke. Let us listen a bit closer. I thought we agreed. No hard labour until your leg is healed. I swear. Sometimes I think you were born solely to give your poor sister headaches. Says the girl who once fought off 10 Imperials with one good arm. Perhaps someday you'll understand that your little sister can take care of herself just as well as you. Speaking of which, what news of the tourney? Were I not Hegelina, I have taken all the necessary precautions. The Warden's grace is as good as ours. Even the most modest estimates value its worth at some 30 million gil. Do you realize what this means? Necklaces from Estima's sun-silk... necklaces from Estime's sun-silk dresses. All the luxuries you ever wanted will be yours. The poor little girl in shabby clothes, objects of pity and scorn of the old upper crust, those days are over. After I claim victory, we We'll take our rightful place at the top of society. I don't know, Avi. Wealth is all well and good, but when I see you stand tall in the Coliseum, hundreds and thousands cheering your name, I am proud. No matter how humble our birth, if we stand strong and stand together, this alone is all the wealth I ask for. That is your problem, Hegelina. You've always been too quick to settle for less than you're worth. But worry not. If your sister is watching over you, I will do this for us. I must return. God forbid one of those prying reporters overhears us. That's my Evie, unfazed by a duel to the death, yet terrified to be caught in a moment of tenderness. May the gods smile on you, sister, and be safe. A more moving display of sisterly love I have not seen, and yet I fear it has afforded us little in the way of prospective clues. It would seem Avila's obsession with victory runs even deeper than we imagined. That said, I can't help but feel a bond with the girl. My sister and I were alone in the world too, you see. Spectre, did you just hear what I heard? Look, kids, Uncle Oldie has had it up to here with you. Do you think you could just fall in this pit and die like a good old girl? Talking to you, Mrs. Warrior of Light. Hear that sound? Just one step closer. Closer. What, you idiot? No need for concern, friends. I have simply taken the liberty of investigating this hole in the ground, and I am pleased to report that these seem to be nothing out of the ordinary. Our hero. Now, shall we return to Older? The Mythril Cup will be starting before long, and the last thing we want after all this is to lose our bout by forfeit. Could it be? Did that musclehead dive straight into the trap to save his companions? The others seem completely unsurprised at this turn of events. Doubtless, he has performed such selfless acts before. A huge gentleman if ever I saw one. But if you think that means I'm going to show mercy on you, you've got another thing coming. Time to break out the big guns, kids. Wait a minute. I dug 2 pits, didn't I? Come to think of it, the second one was right around here. Give me a break! Yes? Is there something the matter? We're on something of a tight schedule here, Inspector. Stand back, Miss Ellie. My well-honed inspector senses are tingling. I feel a most fearsome adversary. Looking about. This time you're really going up creek without a paddle, kids. Say hello to a not-so-little friend of mine from the Coliseum. He's large, he's in charge, and most of all, he's hungry. Where in the world is he? Haven't got all day. Yay! my chimera! Who's that half-naked fool? Father, could it be that the aura of unmitigated murderous rage that I felt was not our quarry, but you? Hildy, I was merely taking a stroll. I was merely taking a stroll in search of inspiration and materials for my newest masterpiece in the making. And what brings you and your friends to these parts today? Just a bit of sleuth work, Father. And with that, we must return to order. If you have not heard, your son is set to compete in the Mithril Cup. Moonlighting as a gladiator, are we? A fitting second career for a mandible man, if I do say so myself. That muscle-bound old man is the inspector's father? Remind me never to get to one of their family reunions. Just who is this inspector anyway? Hildy is a worthy rival, if ever there were one. Who goes there? Oh. It's Greg! Hildy, Elizabeth, I've been waiting for this day. Whoa, look who we have here. You're quite the intimidating gent yourself. A friend of the inspector, mayhap? I am Gilgamesh, a wandering duelist, and I'm not so much the inspector's friend as his enemy. Well, that makes two of us. Perk up, Gulliver, because this might be our lucky day. Is there no one in this accursed realm who can remember my... Call me what you will, friend, but heed my words, Lydorf is a formidable foe. That sounded like high praise coming from a big fella like yourself. To have such a powerhouse as his sidekick, the inspector might be something else indeed. I know what brings you to do battle with these two, but I warn you, you will end up as seafood soup if you face them alone. And with that, I must be off. For reasons I do not entirely understand, I am considered something of a fugitive in these parts. Lydorf, I won't fall so easily this time. Oh, come on, Greg. We just won't be friends. Well, it looks like I've got my legs full. All 8 of them. But if that adventurer is too strong to take on alone, I just have to bring along a friend. Uh-oh. A supplely twisting ring calling to mind the undulations of a creature of the sea. Yes, oh, sea. Yes, inspiration is struck. Uh-oh. Nobody here but us octopids. Whatever. Look forward to your next life as a masterpiece, fiend. Uh-oh. He's gonna give chase. Nobody can stop him. Muscleheads! I hate them! Good heavens, chancing upon father like that, I dare say it's taken a year off my life. Quite a crowd has assembled. It would seem the festivities are nigh about to commence. I had hoped to uncover more of Miss Avilia's secrets, but no matter. What better place to continue my investigation than on the field of battle? Good heavens, we haven't much time before the tourney begins. We must hasten back to the Coliseum and apprise ourselves on the rules of engagement. To a true gentleman, the battle is not about victory or defeat, but fighting with honor. Whatever treachery or guile my opponents may employ, I will not lower myself to their level. Bumps on the head, chipped teeth. I am one shabby looking octopus. I tell you, they don't pay me enough for this. But that's all going to change soon, isn't it, buddy? Ah, Mr. Ultras. Just the octopus we were looking for. I was hoping that you might enlighten us to... Egads! Who gave you those ghastly bruises? Bruises? I fell down the stairs, that's all. Now, get lost. I'm a busy octopus. Ouch. You have my sympathies, good sir. It is a challenge enough to coordinate 4 limbs, let alone 8. Is there someone inside your office? No. Whatever gave you that idea? I am simply, fumigating the place for pests. Pests like yourself. Now, don't you have a battle to begin to go fight? Inspector, I think something's alive in there. No, that's just me, talking to myself. Yes, fun, gods, yes, gods. Working as a receptionist is fun. Battered, bruised, beset by vermin, and still able to find joy and fulfillment in your work? I say, Mr. Ultras, your passion for your chosen profession is truly an inspiration to us all. Lila, if you'd come with me for a moment, I fear the stupidity in the air may be contagious. Wait. Brian, how do I get out of here? Can I just simply jump this? Oh, I can. So I could always have jumped this? Oh. I thought it was a invisible wall. Well, has your investigation borne any fruit? I see. Avila seeks to win the tourney to claim a fortune and raise her sister out of poverty. Furthermore, she has implied that she has taken the necessary precautions to ensure that her victory is all but certain. While trailing her, you narrowly evaded a series of dastardly obstacles even, and upon your return that strange octopus appeared considerably worse for the wear. The evidence points in one direction. The Alamegan girl and Ultros are plotting together to claim the Mithril Cup and its lucrative prize. It is not as preposterous as it sounds. I have done some research on our little friend. It would appear that Ultros has become something of a regular at Alder's taverns and houses of pleasure. I suspect that he is using his inside knowledge of the workings of the Coliseum to identify and eliminate potential threats, thereby ensuring victory for Avila and earning himself a healthy commission. There's also the matter of the Tempest Blade that is rumoured to be the source of the Alamegan girl's strength. This remains a mystery, which means I fear your life is still in danger, Lilith. One of the guards informed me that several crates of refuse from the Coliseum reception room were hastily discarded in Pearl Lane not hours ago. It is a stab in the dark, but the contents may yet provide some answers. I would ask you to bring them to me. Well, let me see what you have found. Oh, I seem to be stuck inside Briarden. Now what have we here? Oh yes, a spectacular assortment of innards and entrails and... what's this? A sack. Even more foul-smelling than the gore it was lying in. If that can be believed, and look here, something appears to be written on the side. Sungot Sundries. It seems this merchant has had dealings with the squishy mess of tentacles. Let us pay a visit to the man and have him enlighten us to the exact nature of this partnership. Welcome, welcome. What might a discerning lady like yourself be looking for today? I'm sorry, madam, but if I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. No exchanges, replacements or refunds. I stand by the quality of my wares, and I expect my customers to do the same. Wait, now, did Ultra send you? I'll be asking the questions here. What exactly did you sell to the ungodly creature? Why, an entire sack full of gold truffles. Can you believe it? What with the impressive price and that distinctive aroma, they're only for the most discerning of customers, which Mr. Ultros clearly is, as he just placed another order today. Could these truffles somehow be connected to? No. I shall stop myself before I start sounding like... Inspector Briarden, it wounds me that you would sneak off to conduct your investigation without me, and to steal away Lilith here. This gentleman is not impressed. Did you find anything, Inspector? Good gods, what is that dreadful smell? Miss Ellie, I would have expected a cultured young woman like yourself to be more educated in the Epicurean arts. That is the most distinct and delightful aroma of the gold truffle, an acquired taste, to be sure, but one that has won the heart of many an olden gourmet. I particularly enjoy them slow roasted, as my dear mother makes them. Roasted, you say? Why, my mouth's watering just thinking about it. Might I be so bold as to ask the recipe? It appears the productive portion of this conversation has come to an end. Besides, the tourney is about to begin. Let us make haste back to the Coliseum. So is he trying to win over Aliva's heart through food? Well, that merchant proved to be a spectacular waste of time. Time which is in short supply. We must return to the Coliseum before the battles begin. Are we gonna... Is this a reference? Are we gonna have the music from Battles Begin? Or whatever it is? I think that's what the track's called. Here is the plan, Lilith. I shall find a suitable vantage point to observe Miss Avila in combat until I've ascertained the trickery behind her abilities. You are to keep a wide berth of her blade. Understood? There you are! I was this close to starting the melee without you. Ha! Ah, I'd be remiss not to tell you that there's been a slight change of plans. Another contestant suffered a last-minute injury, and none other than our very own Ultros has stepped in to take his place. With everyone's favourite octopus joining in, you two in the fray, spectators are just pouring in and bookmakers across town are raking in the gill. Which ain't a bad thing for us. Word has it that Master Filgris himself is quite taken with my promotional skills, i.e. the future's looking bright for old Dower Meadow it is. So I'll say, you ready to get your asses kicked? Ha! Aye, that's what I like to hear. Ladies and gents, it's time for blades to whirl and limbs to fly. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, plutocrats and paupers, open your eyes and steel your stomachs. The Mithril Cup, brought to you by our ever-charitable friends at Amalgina and Sons Mineral Concern. Your concern is our concern, is about to begin. Who will stand atop the heap of maimed bodies and twisted limbs to claim victory? Will it be the impetuous Avila of Alamigo, Lilith, the famed warrior of light? Or who was that grinning fool again? Ah, that's right, Humberbatch, agent of infamy and imbecile extraordinaire. So close. So close to getting all that down without laughing. Or would it be our 11th hour entry, Ultros, the 8-legged purple purveyor of pain? Aha! Here I am! Did you miss me? Aye, I'd say we have a battle for the ages here, folks. Combatants, take your positions and let the battles begin. Alright, you know the deal. We team up and wipe out the others. Then, when it's just the two of us, I'll take a dive. And you receive your share of the winnings. I have not forgotten our promise. Look at Avila's blade spin. Why, she's a veritable whirlwind of death and destruction out there. They breed him tough in Alamigo, that's for certain. You are next. Here we go, ladies and gents. Once my buddy gets a whiff of these raw truffles, he'll be sneezing up a storm. Literally. Ha! Ah, nothing like the rich aroma of roasted truffles. All this fighting is giving Uncle Alty an appetite. Is it time for dinner yet? Wait a minute. Roasted truffles? Braised in a savoury sauce, just like Mother used to make them. Feel free to have seconds. There's a whole sack full where that came from. He cooked all his mushrooms. That meddling musclehead! What's taking him so damn long? So they're trying to summon some creature? The girl's gaze gives it away. Open that gate at once. So that's what was locked in the other room. What is that thing? What is that monstrosity? My thoughts exactly. Mr. Typhon, is that your stomach? I hear rumbling. Could I interest you in some roasted truffles, perhaps? What fascinating friends you have, Alty. Why, just look at this charming little nose. Huh. Is it perhaps suffering from a case of the sniffles? Could it be? Avida's vaunted Tempest Blade? It was that monster all along? The girl played us all for fools! Boo! Boo! Cheater! Don't look at me. It was all her idea. I'm just a stupid octopus. You were the one who approached me, you double-dealing fiend. I just wanted to experience the thrill of battle, you know, for my work and all. Come on, Dower. Has Uncle Alty ever lied to you? Why, I tell you, I knew there was something fishy about the Alamegan whore. Damn, that escalated. Alamegans! And brutes, the lot of them. We give them a home in our lands, and this is the thanks we get. Send her to guard them out, for all I care. Just get her out of my sight before I get sick. But I just wanted to... My sister. I feel for the girl, really. My little octopus heart goes out to her, but the rules are the rules, right? Now, if Uncle Alty may be so bold... I say we call off the melee and have a final showdown between the three remaining competitors. That would be me, my buddy Typhon, and Light of here. What do you say, Mrs. Warrior of Light? Aye, that's what we want to see. Oh, trust. Oh, trust. Oh, trust. Oh, trust. Well, this is most unprecedented turn of events, but who am I to deny the wishes of such a passionate crowd of martial arts aficionados? The venue, Halatalia. The fighters, the tag team of Ultras and Typhon versus the Warrior of Light. Who will be left standing when the storm has settled? Be there or miss a battle for the ages? Well, that seems awfully unfair. Typhon and Ultras versus me. How are we gonna get him down? So to review, the truffles were to elicit a sneeze from the octopus' oversized crony, which would be positioned so as to appear as coming from Alamegan Girl's blade, allowing the two to sweep away their opponents with ease. No wonder I wasn't able to see it sooner. It's quite possibly the most imbecilic scheme I've encountered in all my years as a consulting inspector. At any rate, we have no choice but to trust in your abilities now, Lilith. Let us make for Halitalia. Well, this tourney's turned into a right mess. With all the trouble I took preparing consolation prizes for the melee, it looks like we won't be needing them after all. Of course, as long as you're bringing in the spectators and the profits, I could give a gnat's ass. Ha. Now, I know what you're thinking. 2 against 1 ain't fair, especially when one of the two is the size of a small house. So here's the deal. Why don't you bring along some of your friends for the battle? Let's say 7 of them. That should even the odds, aye? Another thing that's been added that was locked away here. So many of them. Combatants! The final confrontation will be held here, atop the dragon's neck. If all members of a team fall from the platform, they forfeit the match. Seafood soup is not on the menu today, kids. So wait, we can't get blasted off? Is that what they're saying? No. I can't read the text coming up. I'm busy looking at health bars and healing. Oh, I do want to get rid of Ultras. That would be nice. People going down. Oh, my watch. Oh. Didn't realize it'd be so, such range. I mean, technically, does that mean I lost already? Oh. Oh, he's moving. So these mechanics there, okay. Let's run through. Come on, get in range. Oh. Oh, I guess there is nothing I can do about that, because that's just like full range, maybe? Myself up. Get away from his front and back. This feels like really old school music. Oh, I just needs a my general direction, I think. I don't know. So I wonder if this is a thing from one of the older games or something. A reference to it. Fought it again! I feel like such a sucker. Oh, there's loot. And Lilith claims the Mithril Cup. Yeah! Oh yeah, those loot. Ooh. Do we need for these things? I'm gonna need. Oh, nice. I got wind up ultras. Oh, I got some in here. Be gone, Onion Prince. Or at least for now. Good show, Lilith. Your performance has earned us a front row seats for the awards ceremony. This should afford us the perfect vantage point to thwart the thief. Come, let us return to the Coliseum. It was a battle for the ages, but a worthy victor has risen to claim the spoils, and now, let's take a look at the relic that our champion has won. Behold, from the personal vaults of Master Fergus himself, the Warden's Grace. A timeless treasure, the likes of which our realm has never seen. One that's earned the attention of Eorzea's most prominent pilferer. Ha! Above you. Ladies and gentlemen, inspectors and invertebrates, the opening act dragged on over long, but worry not, the main event is about to begin. I know that you paid well for your seats here today, but I can assure you that my performance will not leave you disappointed. Now, I invite one and all to sit back and enjoy the show. Vile fiend! Mark my words, you have stolen your last treasure. I swear it on the Mandeville name. I think not, Hildebrand. Hildegard. Greg! 'Tis always a pleasure to reunite with old friends, but your timing truly leaves something to be desired. Lilith, you bested me once, but not today. I shall have my revenge when I pierce your chest with my spear. You don't have your spear. Do you not mean your skewer? My spear! What is this? Vile thief, is there not a shred of honor in you? Return my weapon at once. Oh, it seems we have an unexpected guest. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I fear your attendance at today's performance is by invitation only. Uh-oh. Now training travels, but the battle's already. All three of them were gonna go, but Mr. Typhon, just a moment, I'm sure I had a tissue here somewhere. Fuck off! Oh no, damn it. Oh, poor Greg. Oh, Greg's blasting off again! Alas and alack, the ring sails straight into the hands of the fiend. Giving up so soon, are we? Those don't sound like the words of a Mandeville man. Oh, it's the dad. Yeah! Here he comes to save the day. He's the greatest of us! Go, Colonel Sanders! Uh-oh. They must have had so much fun animating all this. But of course, brilliant father, if the ring won't come to me, I shall go to the ring. Why? It'll just be like Dalamud. Hildebrand, Halidor, Maximilian, Mandeville. Skyward, as only a Mandeville can. Father, you know not your own strength. Oh, is he going to land on auto? 999. 997. 998. 990. His legs, they look strangely familiar. Huh, put a little too much spin on that one, it seems. Not exactly as planned, but who can argue with the results? Save for one thing. This ring is a fake. Ah, the inspector's already got the original then, I guess. But no matter. I have a feeling this will lead me to the true treasure. Until next time, friends, you've been a most attentive audience. The key! Bloody elves! Guards! Seize the fiend at once! Ashu does love a good show. It's too late, sir. The second prize, the Ring of Inquiry. It's gone. Second prize? What is the meaning of this? Many-faced fiend will know the man spoke true. A master goldsmith's eyes cannot be deceived. This sun sphere is clearly a second-rate replica. Preposterous! It's just the dim lighting, yes. If you just step over here... Have you taken ill, friend? You seem to be perspiring most heavily. Let's not be so hasty, friends. I can explain. I sold out my honor, joined forces with that odious octopus. Over for a false treasure? What a fool I've been. Whatever was I thinking? Do not berate yourself so, Miss Eorzea. Why, it was exactly as you said, was it not? You were thinking of dear Hegelina and nothing more. I suppose I was at that. How do you know my sister's name? I assure you, young miss, under no circumstances did I tell you to Nanoa Mines to eavesdrop on your intimate personal dialogue with your beloved sister. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's dead. Ah, you. You have the right of it. Blinded by the prospect of fortune and fame, I lost sight of myself and what I was truly fighting for. My honor and my sister's trust will not be so easily regained, but I will not shirk from the challenge. Well, I hope we'll see her in other quests then, redeeming her honor. One mystery still remains. Before the thief had identified the ring was fake, he had already acquired the key to the storeroom. Clearly, the second prize, this ring of inquiry, was his target from the start, but why? There must be some pattern to the items the fiend has stolen. A pattern that betrays his true intentions. A treaty blade, Azima's virtue, the ring of inquiry, or relics with quite a history. Or, to be more precise, relics from the era of the Baladians. Oh, if that is so, the answer is clear as day. The fiend means to found Eorzea's greatest museum of Baladian history. Pushing up the prices and gouging honest men of their hard-earned coin. Doubtless, another one of his cars will appear on the scene to tell us just as much. Okay, that's a big card. Brian, don't get squished. Oh. These quests are just too much. Oh. I have enjoyed our little game, but all good things must come to an end. I shall claim the 4 sacred treasures, and justice shall be served. So this is the 5th final challenge to us? But where are these 4 treasures of which he speaks? Are they not the ones he's already claimed? Where the 4 treasures of Balladia become one, the wicked shall be judged in the blazing light of sun. An old legend, little more than a fairy tale at that, and yet it seems the Phantom believes there is some truth in these words. Four sacred relics from Balladia, the Warden's Justice, lofty words coming from the glorified footpad. One who's winning over the common folk by the day. If rumours are to be believed, it would seem the tales of the Master Thief ruffling the feathers of the rich and famous have won the man more than a few admirers. Consider his targets thus far: an Olden collector and her hired thugs, a trading mogul and the brass blades, and now a mining magnate and the stone torches. Is it any surprise that the sympathies of the ordinary Oldens would lie with the perpetrator rather than his victims? Astutely observed, Miss Ellie. Our quarry clearly harbours no small degree of resentment for the wealth and authority. Might his next target be a member of the syndicate? Perhaps the Sultana herself. Then it will be his downfall, for the greater the challenge, the higher I rise. Just one moment, if you would. Mark my words, ye of many faces, there is but one man who shall lay claim to the 4 lost relics of Balladia, and it shall be Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. Yes, I'm sure that inspires us all with great confidence. Was that? No, it couldn't be. Methinks Godbird may need a new pair of spectacles. So he knows the thief, maybe? It's a race to recover the 4 lost relics of Balladia, as the fiend's true identity and aspirations are revealed. Will Eorzea fall to the prey forces of evil? Or will our hero do what only a Mandeville can? The key to the next case is a mask. Have you ever worn a mask for so long that you forgot what you actually looked like? I have. And and how did they freeze in midair like that? Talk about mystery. Oh well. See you next time.